Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Friday the 10th of September and I'm going to do the one cast for you today. So today I'm back down around the landing, not quite as far down as I was the other day, but we're here just a little bit past the Business 76 bridge. Over here on the south side where it's real deep. Today I'm going to be throwing a 16th ounce black on black jig on 2-pound line. Phil told me to come out here and try the Livescope today on the boat, and so I've been drifting around. I started in front of Scotty's and been working my way around trying to figure out this whole Livescope thing, and well, I think after a little bit of practice I'm starting to figure it out. I did figure out kind of something similar as the other day, that I needed to come over here in the deep water to find where the fish were at. I was starting to think that I had no idea how to work that scope in the first place because I wasn't seeing any fish, but I just don't think I was in deep enough water yet. We got over here kind of by Mount Branson, which is the road that's right behind me right now. The water is roughly about 16 foot deep here. And I started seeing the shadows of fish on the scope. Alright, nothing officially on the first cast here. There's quite a bit of trash in the water here. I'm trying to hold the boat in this spot where I'm seeing the fish, but I have a feeling they're all around this deep water here. It definitely came down to getting outside of the weed beds again. Even over there in the water where it's 8 to 10 foot, the weed beds have grown up just a couple feet away from the surface, and there just doesn't seem to be any fish on top of them. I think that maybe they're getting better oxygen levels over here in this water. It's hard to find a spot to cast where you don't hit all kinds of junk on the surface. There was, oh my gosh, as soon as I cast it, there was a good amount of wind blowing into this area right before I started the video, of course, but now there's not. So we're just gonna deal with it and hope the wind picks back up. Obviously the wind still helps blur the picture, makes catching the fish a little easier. And most of these fish I'm seeing on the screen are kind of somewhere in the anywhere from 10 to 14 foot deep. There's one at 16 foot. So they're kind of utilizing that last bit of, well, last 4 feet in the water column there. There's a fishy. Okay. Man, he really wanted that jig. He actually swallowed my jig, so I'm gonna have to cut it off and send him on his way. hope that he makes it. Luckily, I brought an extra, I think. At least I did. Yep, I got one extra 16th ounce black with me here. Oh my goodness. Pretty busy day on the dock. Sent out a good number of boats today, and there's a lot of people out enjoying the lake today. Oh my gosh, we're really gonna do this right now. Fishing reports good today. Actually, just about every boat that came back, including all the guides that I talked to this morning, Steve Dickey, Dwayne Doty, Billy, all of them said that the bite was really good this morning. We had one guy go out just for a 2-hour rental in one of our John boats and came back with, he said he came back with his limit of 4, but he said he caught about 20 on orange and white power eggs together. And Kelly Stammer going by there. I'm just trying to keep my jig in that 12 to 15 foot range down there where I can see those fish swimming around. It's kind of hard to stay on top of them really with the Livescope. I'm sorry, what now? A few. It's pretty noisy down here today. Get a cast out there that doesn't hit a weed bed or a pot of floating grass and stop your jig from sinking, it seems like you can get it down there where you can get a bite. But that is definitely hard to find here. That was a decent sized fish that just came up and swiped at that. That was no stalker. Huh. Well, I can see him on the, yeah, he's got a pretty big silhouette on the Livescope here. So anyway, it really seems like it's coming down to finding the deep water pockets. It seems like that's where the fish are hanging out at. Water's probably a little cooler down there, maybe a little more oxygen. Finding those deep pockets and find some wind. You really gotta pick and choose where you cast here. bite. There's so much trash down here in the water that you can't even slap your jig on the water to get it off, as you just pick up more. Slightly annoying. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to hear that everybody who went out, especially early this morning, had a good bite, whether they were using night crawlers, power bait, pink power worm, jigs. We had a couple come back and said they were using spoons down by Monkey Island early this morning and doing well. Oh, there's a good hit. I reckon this Livescope works a lot better on trout when the water's off like it is right now. This is my first official time using one to try to find trout with. Oh. They're tagging it. Kind of like the other day. Lots of bites. Now I'm facing back towards the middle and casting kind of right at where that weed line ends and where the deep water begins, because even though my scope doesn't show me all the way out there, I know that those fish are sitting right on that line. About probably 2:15 in the afternoon. Probably one of the not the greatest times to be out on the water, but it's really not that bad of a day here. Oh my gosh. Oh, all kinds of bites. Seeing some pretty decent sized fish on the scope here, about 10 foot out in front of the boat. You can actually kind of see your jig on the scope if you do this right. Oh, I just saw a fish come and swipe at my jig. That's quite interesting. The spot that I'm fishing next to, back behind me, is actually where the bank gave away and they had to put in a makeshift one. Oh man. Really gotta watch your line whenever they're biting the way they are right now, because it will take off and do little things to let you know that they're on there, even when you can't feel it. I'll tell you what, there's something in the air today. I've been sneezing, my nose itches. I guess we're getting to fall already. I'm gonna, oh, he had it. Well, still getting lots of chasers. I think a little spoon or a little Clio would probably work really good, the way they seem to be chasing these back to the boat. There's a fish. I hope this one didn't swallow it. They usually don't swallow the jigs, but the first fish was extra hungry. There he is. guys, I really think that there's a good number of fish down here by the landing right now. And you just got to get in the right depth of water. There we go. And really, so far, all the fish I've caught seem to be about that 14 to 16 foot range. Once I got over there in the 20 foot water kind of behind me, kind of lost a better picture of them here on this scope. Oh, so many chasers. Well, I tell you what, some of the fish you can see swimming on this screen look awfully big. That one I just saw looked like it should be 10 pounds. Thinking just a couple more casts here and we're gonna call it an episode. Go back up a little bit from where I came from there. Probably drifted about, I don't know, 50 yards from where I started the video, where I started seeing fish. Definitely seems to be a higher concentration of fish in this area here. And it looks like that big grass bed starts at about 11 foot. I think that's the day for me. Well, we thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll get out here and do it for you again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.